stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remaster. Today, it's going to be Best and Snow here on Revolver, another RJB replay. Top left of Revolver, it's going to be our blue Protoss player. It is Best. And in the bottom left, it is Snow. Two of the best Protoss players in the world right now. So excited for this PvP. Lots of drops, man. Reaver drops, High Templar drops. Maybe some Archon drops. I'm not sure if that's a thing in PvP. But maybe it's effective if you drop them inside the mineral line when all the probes are stacked up, right? Wonder if anybody's ever tried that at the professional level. I feel like somebody's tried it at the, like, I'm going to try this on my friend level, right? Alright, well, what's the play here? What's it going to be from both these players? We're going to play it safe. It can be pretty scary in PvP to skip stuff like detection. Obviously, to do like a Nexus first is not considered very viable in this matchup either. Not that it's super viable against Zerg or Terran, but we do see that from time to time. I guess on a 4-player map, it could be worth a shot, but I mean, this is Best throwing down a gateway, and about the exact same time here, yeah, is Snow. Both these players excellent and elite, man. Snow's been on a tear for the last 6 months. Kind of struggles in ASLs when the pressure is really high, but, you know, hard for me to kill him for that. Best, on the other hand, just really nice and stable, really steady, does very well for himself in all the different major tournaments that he's in. And, you know, in ladder session games, which is a lot of this stuff is too. Anyway, probe's scouting out, see what's going on. Doesn't find any Protoss in the top right. And this probe from Snow is not going to find any Protoss in the bottom right. So everybody has a little bit more time, you know, doing something that... doing something that the other player hasn't scouted yet, which is nice. A Zealot on the way from Best. Cybercore first here, though, from Snow, which delays his Zealot coming out. At this stage, Snow now knows there's no Protoss on the top, right side bases, so he knows to send a Zealot to the bottom left if he wants to be aggressive with it. If he wants to defend with it, maybe we're going to see him park at the top of this ramp. But no, we're going to send this guy out. Imagine if Zealots could jog. How much faster they would be, right? It'd be scary, man. Zealots, I mean, they already have the leg enhancements upgrade, so they can be zippy, but, like, what if they could actually, you know, jog? I wonder if just the general biological setup of their lower limbs makes it hard to jog. Their knees kind of bend backwards, I guess? There's, like, a joint here that goes forward, and a joint here. Is that a joint, or is that just static? Ah! Robert the Zealot! Fighting against Robert the Zealot. Micro versus Micro here, but a probe comes in and says, we can get extra shots off on you, and I'm going to help my buddy win here. And then probes come in from Snow, and there's a Dragoon here. So that's a win for Snow easily. That Dragoon showing up just in the nick of time. That early Cybercore helping out quite a bit, as the Cybercore is just now finished up for Best. And that first Dragoon is on the way. Ooh, fast Citadel here from Snow, and a robotics facility. So I wonder if this is going to be like DT Rush down here from Snow. Oh yeah, that Fast Templar Archive tells us DTs, doesn't it? It's gotta be. So it's fast DTs versus fast detection. This might just be kind of a build order problem for Snow. If he shows up with DTs and there's an observer chilling right here, then you'd be sad. You'll be very sad your DT just can get nothing done before it dies. Really, they're expensive. This tech is not cheap. Look, it's not like this tech can't be used for anything else. You want to use this for High Templar. And this could just be, I want to go for Storm Drops, or I just want to go for High Templar to rain Storm down upon enemy Dragoons. That's really good, too. This could not be DTs, but I feel like I'm going to give it like a 90% chance a DT starts in this gateway right about now. And there it is. There we go. DT on the way. Again, this is an RJB replay. Check them out. youtube.com/@RJB_TV. You can hit my like button here too. Subscribe to this channel. Trying to get up to 100,000 subs in 2024. It's a goal that we are making progress towards, without a doubt. So thanks everyone who's hit the subscribe button. If you did it years ago, extra thanks. You're still here watching StarCraft in 2024. How cool are you? Possibly one of the coolest people of all time. Alright, well, what do we got? Both players expanding at about the same time here. And the observatory is done from best. So like I said, this is going to be... Where is our DT? Here he is. Dan, the Dark Templar, yellow cape, blowing gently in the wind. Is there any wind in space? No. There's no wind in space. Falcon's understanding of space and science taught him that. Well, actually, school taught him that. But anyway. Wait, where's the obs? There he is. Aw, Dan. Ah, Dan. Did I call this or what? Hey! Did actually... Hang on. Ooh, that was a missed shot. Did get a probe kill. DTs are faster than... Oh, my gosh. Okay, hang on. 3... 4 probe kills? 4 probe kills and down. That's 200 resources. That's 4 workers. For a DT, that's a whole bunch of gas and minerals. No, economically not worth. But if you count probes as kind of extra economic damage, because obviously resource collection is going to be worse for best for a minute here, maybe it works. I don't know. I'm going to say not worth, but better than 0 worth, right? It's not a binary. It's not either not worth or all of the worth, you know? Reavers are out here from best. This D... Oh my gosh, you're still here? What are you doing? Why would you... Just patrolling, I think. Nope. Doing his own thing. Yeah, 36 to 29 workers now in favor of Snow. A lot of that was that DT getting in here and getting 4 probe kills. These eggs are getting knocked down. Are we going to spend Scarab money to take down these eggs? No. We don't want to spend money on doing that. Dragoon shots are free. Not a problem. Storm is coming in from Snow. So Reaver Tech here from Best. High Templar Storm Drop here from Snow. There are these beautiful little unload zones. You can unload a High Templar here and storm this mineral line, and it's not ideal, I guess I would say, when it gets right down to it. I guess both players really don't like eggs. It reminds them of Zerg, and they hate Zerg. Zerg are slimy and horrendous and disgusting. So we're going to kill these eggs and pretend like Zerg don't exist in this match, because they don't. Robotics facility on the way now from Snow, because you need shuttles for drop tech. I guess you could just Arbiter... Another DT dies. I don't think he got any kills at all. You could Arbiter recall in your units onto this high ground. Without using shuttles. That'd be interesting, to say the least, for your drop tech. I mean, that happens. You're recalling a bunch of Dragoons and a couple High Templar, and High Templar storm stuff, and Dragoons kind of protect them. Best has an obs also down here in Snow's base, just seeing what is what. Observatory now coming in for Snow, mostly for scouting purposes. I'm not sure he's worried about DTs, because the Citadel just got started from Best. But you never know. In the future, DTs could be shuttled into one of your bases and cause you major problems. And if you don't have any obs, you're still a sad panda. I guess that's why you throw up cannons at your bases, though, and your expansions. Who's going to be the first to take a 3rd base here? Is the question that I must ask everyone. What do we think? I think Snow's going to be the first one to take a 3rd base. It's a little bit scary to do so, admittedly. Because you're like, if I take a 3rd base and my opponent just keeps powering on 2 bases and getting a ton of army and they show up at the wrong time, I'm dead. So we really got to be careful about that. Yeah, both players getting cannons behind their mineral lines. Yeah, they know the timings for drops. Just Best is containing a bit here. Scouting with a probe, he says, is there a 3rd base here from Best? No, I gotta worry about a lot of aggression then. The same thing down here. Oh, this Reaver tried to sneak back down here, but that pylon scouting, and there's all this tech down here scouting, and I don't know. It's a lot to ask. So we're just gonna set up the Reaver at the front and try to kill a Dragoon, but no, that Scarab's doing oh my gosh. Scarab pathing horrible. Oh, did get some damage on that Dragoon. Storm chasing the Reavers away, forcing them to lift up in their shuttles for quick escape. The slowness and the sluggishness of Reavers are reminding me right now of Baron Harkonnen. I think that's his name. I don't know. Stellan Skarsgård's character in Dune. I watched Dune 2 last night. I'm casting this on March the 1st. Watched it February 29th, like 9:30 p.m. showing, because, man, I really like Dune 1 and Dune 2. Excited about it. Anyway, 2 thumbs up. Not going to spoil anything. Just going to say Falcon recommended movie for 2024 so far, man, is Dune 2. An incredible experience. Very, very fun stuff. So what's the play? Still waiting for a third base. Looks like Best is more interested in getting a third base. Take that, eggs. Ooh, a ninja third base. It was Snow. Falcon was right. Falcon's total guess was right. And that third Nexus is coming up. Okay. Reavers in the shuttle. Really haven't gotten much damage done. Right? I think they took some shields and a little bit of HP off of a single Dragoon, but that's hardly worth the investment in 2 Reavers, man. Oh my gosh, no, that shuttle. It's got speed. It's going to be really hard to get sniped. Unless it's just utterly careless. Oh, storm drop? Wait. What storm? How did this cannon die? I think Snow killed it to put Dragoons back here instead. Yeah, I think that must have been a Snow kill. So both people hanging on. Just sort of, there we go. And a 4th base from Snow as this 3rd base warps in from Best. So Ninja expand attempt. Storm drop. 2 kills on that High Templar. About 51 workers remaining here from Snow. 51 for Best. He's done a good job catching up on worker count thus far. Gotta say. And so far, I mean, High Templar, Dragoon, Archon, Zealot versus High Templar, Dragoon, Zealot. No Archons, but Reavers for Best. So it's going to come down to storm dodging, splitting against storms. Reaver micro. Reavers getting picked up by shuttle, so they're not taking damage from anything. Because they're surprisingly squishy. Snow advancing a bit here, feeling like, oh, maybe I've got an advantage right now. I mean, he's got a smaller army supply than Best does, so maybe he shouldn't be too confident this way. Reaver shot. Coming up that ramp, maybe not going to work out too well. Probe transfer down to the 3rd, or that's a 4th base, right? This is a 4th base from Snow. This is the 3rd base up here in the top right. Ha 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 ha. Ho. And yeah, this is both players just pretty happily. Oh, he did unload some DTs. Hey, it's the 12-minute DT unload down here. What the heck? Going after the Nexus seems pretty ambitious. Where are your obs? How do you not? There we go. Obs comes rolling in. Almost took the shields off of that Nexus, but those shields come back pretty quick. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Reavers end up, I think, getting 0 kills. And 2 Reavers and a shuttle are now gone. That was a pretty horrible investment from Best overall. I mean, not like it was a bad idea from a player like Best. He definitely, you know, Reaver drops are historically pretty good. I mean, this is very minimally defended in the top right, but I don't think Best has even really thrown any kind of concern that direction at all with his thoughts. I just don't think he has any concerns whatsoever that there's a base up there. Although, nope, this probe's just looking to expand. Okay, look. So Snow's at 66 to 54 workers on the advantage right now. Looks like Best is trying to get a 4th base, but Snow's been on 4 bases for a minute. And I'm really surprised Snow hasn't been able to super take advantage of that situation yet. I mean, it's tough on this map, right? With a lot of high ground you have to go through to engage different parts of the map. If your enemy sees you coming, takes that high ground, and attacking up the high ground, he's just a little bit of high ground, and then you're down again, but still, annoying. Annoying to engage with. These Zealots doing stuff? I don't know. Best checking this base. Oh, Best just has no idea. He has no idea. if Best wins this game despite Snow taking a ninja 4th base and totally and utterly getting away with it, I'm going to be amazed. Let's see if Best can do it. I don't know. All right, Zealots coming in. This is like Lings jumping on top of your stuff. You try to storm the Zealots instead of storming all the rest of your other stuff, and it can get tricky at times. Best has got 1 DT in his comp. I love that. He's like, hey, you have any observers with your specific army? Yes? No? Ah. Are we just going to leave 2 Dragoons to fight? Or they're going to lose a Dragoon, sir. Okay, well, you didn't have to lose that Dragoon, but whatever. Oh, Obs just got sniped out. Heard that Obs death sound. And there we go. 5th base coming in from Snow. 1 base up. Really doesn't seem to be able to capitalize on this. Strangely enough, I'm staring at it, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why on earth Snow with a 1 base advantage is effectively on even footing here. He's got more workers than Snow does, but that means that, or than Best does. But that means Best has a bigger army? So, I don't know. Does anybody like want to engage here? Nobody's really today wanted to go for the battle. Is this it? Is this the thing? Not really. I think Snow's more than happy to kind of sit back here, storm what's in the general area, get Best off of his section of the map. Yeah, I don't think he's going to chase. These guys aren't stuck either. They can evac up the north way. Yeah, so far, Stargate is on the way here. So maybe we'll see some recalls out of Snow because he's just really been unable to crack this nut. Wait, he found it. He finally found it. Best knows about this now. Oh, wait. Maybe he does. No, he sees the probe. Come on. He sees this probe. That's so good. Arbiter Tribunal on the way from Snow. We're going to get some of those Ricolas soon. 3 Archons are free, unless they run away, in which case they are more expensive than free. A lot of Archons in the tech here for Snow, and they trying to do directly counter Zealots. And if your enemy has a high Zealot account, then sure, Archons are the way to go. They are expensive, especially gas-wise, and Zealots are a lot cheaper overall. God, the storm blanketing on both sides. This is the best part of PvP, man. Just cloudy with a chance of storms everywhere. Gonna be hard to tell who's winning here, but Snow's up 167 to 140. Numbers are dropping from both players. Snow trying to kite against the Zealots. And once again, Snow's forced to fall back, and now he's down in overall supply. He did not have enough Archons to deal with the Zealots. The Zealots are still chasing his Dragoons away. I love this 1 Dragoon harassing this top right base. Dragoons, there's a lot of cannons from Snow up here, but none of them covering the southern section of the Nexus, which I mean, seems like it'd be important, but who am I? Who am I to tell Snow what to do? He's expanded to the bottom right here, too. So look, yeah, Snow lost a ton of stuff there. He was down in overall army supply for a while there, but having a better economy, more workers, allows him to replenish more quickly. That's it. These probes are transferring down to this base, and Best, a lot of his army's down here. Ooh, they decide not to try to come up this. Maybe they do. They're not quite sure what they want to do yet. Coming up a ramp can be pretty tricky and annoying, but they go for it. And cannons at this stage of the game, where it's 3-1-1 upgrades from Best, not going to go super well. Snow's at 2-0-1. Attack, shield, armor. And this bottom right base of Snow's is in a lot of trouble. I don't know if it's going to go down. Oh, this probe advantage. This probe advantage. Great high ground storm as Snow tries to react to the imminent death of his bottom right-hand base. He can't be happy about that. Okay, so look, I was going to say, nope, not enough to save the Nexus. Nexus down. Snow's a little bit too late to get there. Best expanding again. Is there an Arbiter out here somewhere? I think Snow's been a little bit too concerned to make Arbiters, but he is making one now. And Snow did manage to at least save the general concept of this bottom right. He brought a probe down, throwing up another pylon in case this one gets sniped, and throwing up another in excess with the 700 minerals he's carrying at the moment. It's good. Good stuff. So further upgrades coming in from both players. Nobody is done with their upgrades at the moment, which is nice. We got ourselves, what, man? 175 to 167 supply. Best is up in worker count and in army value. Sniping that bottom right-hand base was good. Kind of... Oh, he did... Oh my gosh, this Dragoon killed an entire Nexus by himself. This Dragoon needs a medal. Oh, man. Recall getting research from Snow a little bit late on it, but hey, better late than never is what I always say. Zealots, Dragoons, Bests. He's up about 20 supply. Might as well go for it. He's coming down. He's leaving these Zealots to chase that Dragoon army away and then bringing the rest of his Archons and Dragoons down here to overwhelm the tiny amount of defense that is at this fourth base from Snow down here to the south. However, with cannon support, not something the Best wanted to engage in directly. Now he's kind of caught in a sandwich. There's no escaping for you now, Best's Dragoons. And a full surround. That is hard to pull off in general. Yeah, not quite as many drops as I was expecting, although I'm sure I missed at least one in the course of this game. Recall has been researched. Oh my gosh. Hey look, it's a DT drop, and it wiped out the bottom right Nexus again. Second time this base has died today. Abysmal. Just absolutely crushing for Snow here to lose this base for the second time. This Dragoon is going to back himself into a corner. Ooh. Like, honestly, that was one hit away from killing that Archon. That was extremely close. Archon wins, but just by a hair. So, Snow got a bunch of resources out of this top right base. It's not exactly mined out. And also, these cannons are a pain in the butt to deal with. Stasis on the way. Ooh, stasis in a PvP is a bit of a rare thing to see. Not incredibly rare. But PvP sometimes can take a minute to get to the point where, well, stasis is available, you know? Like, we're at 22 minutes. At this point, the average game does not get to 22 minutes. This is longer than average at the pro level, right? What is the average length of a professional level StarCraft game, ladder or otherwise? That's a great question. If you're Zealot, it's probably like 7 minutes. Ricola. Best sees it coming. Huge recall, though. Oh, goodness. Archons and Dragoons and Zealots. Oh, my. High Templar from Best trying to get into position. No. They end up getting target fired by the Dragoons. Snow going after production facilities from Best, while Best's army is not coming back home to deal with it. So we are in full base trade scenario here. Maybe full base race scenario. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to go that far, but the main base of Best is in a ton of trouble, and he has not set up any kind of a summer home. So he comes right on down to this fifth base, about 6 o'clock position here from Snow, trying to ravage it. There are a bunch of High Templar here, enough Zealots to handle these cannons, no problemo. 3-1-2 upgrades on these Zealots and these Dragoons. The Arbiter trying to provide, I guess, a little bit of DPS or something. A cloak, I guess. You're trying to provide cloak, but you can storm generally where you know the enemy units are. See, look, how these are invisible, but you can see the shimmer and you can see the shots coming out of them. So that reveals where they are, but seriously, bad times. Bad times in Best's main base right now. He can't be happy about that. Not even closely. Not even closely? Not even close. Another base down. I'm not sure if this is like a 7th base. Whatever. It's dead now. And as I always say, going after the newest sources of income for your opponent is how you do this. We're going after dead bases here, but there is production loss for Best. That might... He's trying to throw up a summer home in the top right, as is tradition. If you spawn in the top left and your base is dead. Is it too late, though? I mean, Best is floating 2,000 minerals and 2,000 gas with no real ability to replace his losses until these gateways come up. That's big. Snow expanding left side after losing everything in the bottom right-hand corner. This is an intense situation, but Snow's up 170 to 99 supply. It all comes down to production, that number. It does. Best has the money to replenish, but he didn't have the gateways to replenish until just now, as his gateways are warping in one at a time. All right, Snow, bigger army. I don't know if there's time. Best is throwing up cannons. He's desperately throwing up cannons to try to protect his top right base. Another mining base of his is gonna go down. Nexus down. Some probes managed to evac. No, not really. And now Best is supply blocked. He's thrown up 4 more Dragoons. Oh, this recall might just be the hammer that nails the final nail in the coffin. Recalling in with the cannons that he built in the top right so long ago. No, now all your gateways are in trouble. You need these to live. Best, can he respond to this threat? I don't know if he can. He has to engage into all of this, plus these cannons. Nope, I think Best just GG's out here at this point. Snow's not exactly on fire economically, but he's, well, it's about equal base count, though. I mean, this base is not mining. This base is mining with probably more probes than is appropriate. Sending some of those probes to that left side 9 o'clock base would be a fine idea. Storm up, another recall. Oh, Snow. Just get as much army up in here and in this position as you can. And that's GG. We're done. It's double the supply for Snow. All these gateways are in mortal trouble. And that's it. We're GG. We are GGing. I mean, I say that, but Best is not technically interested in doing that. Best buddy, there it is. GG! Snow gets the win. And like I said, if Snow doesn't win this thing after getting that 4th base up, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, in the end, I was right. It was closer than I thought it was gonna be. Woof. Yeah, man, Best. Way to march down here. Wipe out these 3 bases. It was production, right? If Snow ends up killing, say, the natural and the 3rd base, but leaves the production up here for Best, I think Snow loses the game. He needed to wipe out the entire main base of Best, all the gateways, all of whatever was down, I mean, Citadels, Templar Archives, and whatnot. And the fact that he snuck this base up here and got, what, like 12 cannons up in this area, helped him to finish off Best in the end. That's hilarious. What foresight. I said, why does he have so many cannons in this position? And Snow's like, because when Best comes up here and he has to build all his home here again, I can deal with it. And he did. You know, I wonder if that was pre-thought out. He goes for the main base knowing that really Best's only option was to build over here, right? The classic Protoss summer home strategy. As Snow is a Protoss, he understands what Best is going to do. Lets him do it. Uses these cannons, warps in reinforcements, shuts the gateways down, and then gets the win. That was a... Wow, that was something. Early DTs don't get much done. Later DTs getting more stuff done. Sniping Nexuses, all sorts of probes died today. What a bloodbath. GG, though. 231,000 points to 257,000 points. Best outproduced Snow, but it got killed by Snow by a lot more. 66 to 40 resources, or structures raised in favor of Snow and resources here. Snow outspending Best by about 4,000 resources in a mirror matchup. In a PvP is gonna be a good time. That's going to get you a win for sure. All right. Well, that was fun. That was really fun. What a great display of PvP. Snow gets away with a ninja base, and I mean, that's entertaining as it can be. All right, so that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.